huh? The worst exit out of my parking lot ever. Okay, so yeah, I don't spend a lot of time dealing with totally obtuse concepts, but I just had to let everybody know that apparently the only people capable of being an Israelite or a Jew or of any kind are black people. Apparently that's the only truth out there, because YouTube said so. Really, I mean, all these black Israelite videos have been coming up lately. I mean, it's like my entire recommended list is nothing but black Israelite videos. It's like, are you kidding me? What about that whole judging people on the content of their character, not their complexion? Whatever. Anyway, I'm not even sure why I wasted time with that point. I guess it's just true that, you know, according to YouTube, or those on YouTube, that, you know, you can only be an Israelite if you're black. So, whatever. I mean, really? Really? Anyway, I don't even know what I was going to talk about. I know that it wasn't going to be about that. I've just gone and done the exact opposite of what I turned on the camera for. So, yeah, I'm going to go into a phase of just long, single takes of me not saying anything. Just out of pure selfish amusement. I don't know when that's going to happen, but we'll see how that works. If I can lose subscribers over it, that'd be kind of fun, huh? It is the anti-channel after all. On with, I guess, this morning's revelation. I'm inviting the Shills to come and attack me on this, because what I know is what I know. I've been going on for a couple weeks now about this overwhelming immersion in the set-apart spirit. I still don't have any words for it. I feel as though I'm being consumed and at the same time prepared for something. And I really wish you guys could feel this. I really do. I'm like, I'm higher than any drug could take you. I'm buzzing with energy right now, and I have been for a couple weeks now. I am buzzing with energy. I can hardly focus on my work. You know, hey, maybe it's a chemical imbalance. I don't care. I'm loving this. I really am, man. It's not hurting anybody. Not yet. I see the rays of light that have come out from the surface of the earth since the coast. I didn't see it at first. I almost missed it. Because when you are one of those lights, it's hard to, it's easy to miss when you see the same, your brethren resonating at the same frequency, and they're everywhere. They don't know it yet. Most of them don't know it yet. They don't know that they are emanating light. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. I see them. I can see them in their houses. It's kind of this weird matrix stuff, I know, but I'm serious. I see all the little lights now, it's like everybody is somehow subconsciously singing, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine." I see it. And when I interact with people, I can tell when they are filled with the Holy Spirit. I can tell in about 3 seconds. And they pick up on it in me. They do. There's a life connection that picks up, and I pick up on that, and there's just this mutual feeding on that spiritual bread. And it's rubbing off on everybody around me. It really is. It's rubbing off on everybody around me. People become filled with joy. People think that I'm funny, even though I'm not, really all that funny. See, when I try to be funny, it's not funny. But when I'm being deadly serious, people go, "Oh, you crack me up." But I'm not trying to crack anybody up. I'm being deadly serious here. But it's really overwhelming right now. I know. Excuse me. I've had this catch in my throat for like 3 days now, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's probably from all the spraying. But it's nice that they let up. I mean, mission accomplished, guys. You managed to kill and maim a whole bunch of people with your weather modifications. Good job. I'm so proud of you that you can manipulate the weather to your own destruction. But anyway, it's really bothering me lately in the respiratory area. And I need my king to carry me through it. But yeah, as a matter of fact, I was talking with a friend of mine last night, and I became so overwhelmed with the words that came to me that, we've already run. I've been over this morning. We've already won. All we have to do is walk through this thing. Live or die. We win. We win. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I just was so overwhelmed with the revelation. He put it to me in a level that I had not yet achieved before. He really put it to me while I was in the midst of my brother, and he's like, "There you go." And that's never happened before. Usually it happens in private time when I'm in my secret place and I've got my prayer cloak on, and I'm really seeking and seeking and seeking. But it was like, boom! Check that out. You can see the light. You can see the light in others. You can see the light everywhere. How about that? How you can see the light? How are you going to deal with that? You can deal with it. I wouldn't give it to you if you couldn't deal with it. And so I was like, all right, and I had a meltdown right there in front of my friend. I had a total meltdown in front of my friend. And he's like, I don't think he knew what to do with it, because he couldn't tell whether I was happy or I was sad, or whether I was just having a total break. But he was really supportive, and he was like, "Dude, I don't quite see it the way you see it right now, but yes, I do understand what you're saying." And I'm like, "Oh my God for that," because I don't know what to do with this. I don't know how to handle this, guys. I really don't. I'm not ready for this, and yet I must be ready for it, otherwise it wouldn't have been given to me. Otherwise it would not have been given to me. So, I'm just perceiving things on a completely different level, and it happened over Shavuot. And it was so profound, it took me three days to grasp it. Started that. You have to understand, nobody went to bed before 3 o'clock in the morning. As we went from the Shabbat into Sukkot. Nobody went to bed before 3 o'clock in the morning, and then nobody really slept after they went to bed. The energy of the Spirit was so great, nobody really slept, and everybody was dealing with their own internal struggles, and I think a lot of people missed what was really happening, except for a couple of people. We heard thunders, we felt shakings in the spiritual realm. My children sensed it. Everybody had some form of dealing with the tremors in the spiritual that early morning. Those wee hours of that morning were so profound, and everybody was too tired to recognize it at the moment. I think we did, but we didn't recognize the magnitude of it. And since then, there's just been this hypercharging of what people already have. The Spirit has already been given, and what's happening now is that restraining, or the spiritual dam is breaking loose, and it's kind of happening in this slow motion uptake. But we are at a point where it really is on. I've been saying it's on like Tron. I mean, as far as the globalists are concerned with their agenda, but it's on like Tron in the sense that the Spirit is really starting to move. And it's just like if you were watching the movie Tron, you see how the guys have the day glow crap, makes their shiny suits look all cool, and light cycles and all that nonsense. That it's on like Tron. It's like wow. So Spirit charge, you start to see the streamlined day glow crap. Stupid, I know, but I'm trying to make as close a mental picture as possible. But it's more than that. It's more than that. It's like the original Tron, where everybody was in the white suits, not the later Tron, where everybody's in the police state suits. It's a totally different deal. It's a return to a form of innocence that we had when we were children. My wife explained that to me the other day, just yesterday. She says, it's like I've gone back to a sense of childhood, this wonder, this childish wonder and sort of a playfulness almost. But, in spite of everything that's going on, suddenly we reverted to being as little children, and I can't think of any greater blessing than that. I really can't, especially knowing the things I know, and knowing the things I know you know out there in YouTubeville, with all the just all the Bolshevik, just all of it, just everything, even the medium itself is kind of Bolshevik. It's a public commons. Anyway, but I'm using the technology and I'm spitting on it at the same time, if you can understand that. But just to continue my point, I mean, it is on. I mean, I am on fire. I am literally on fire. I feel like I'm being consumed by fire, yet I'm still here. And yet I'm still here. And it seems like I have not only not been consumed by the fire, even though I feel as though I'm being consumed by the fire, I feel like I'm being added to. Like, my stature is being increased. Gosh, I wish I could explain this. I really wish I could explain this. It's every word that comes out is like a pail and afraid of what's really going on. I can't get it out. I might as well just hang it. I might as well just hang it and just say, I'm on fire! I really am, and I want you guys to be on fire too. I so want you guys to be on fire. Forget about your head knowledge. Forget about your head knowledge. It's not enough to know about Yahweh, and it's not enough to know about the nefarious origins of evil and what it's doing in the world today. It's not enough to know all that stuff. You have to be born again and again and again and again. You have to be born from above. It's not simple bloodlines and spiritualism. You have to become this stuff. You don't just resonate with it. You become it. You are the thing that you behold. And I'm doing that. I'm doing that. So there's no explanation for it. I am that which I have behold. I don't just know about Yahuwah. I have a personal relationship with him. He is my Father. He is my Father, and I do not lack for his provision. And he comes, and he just gives more and more, and it seems like I come to the table with less and less, and he's like, that's okay, that's what I want. I want you to be an empty vessel, that I may fill you up. Anyway, I'm there all the time now. It was coming in fits and starts, and it'd go on for 5-10 minutes, and it would, you know, I had to pull over a couple times because it was so intense. But now I'm there nearly all the time. I mean, almost constantly I'm there, and I just know that I'm just going to have to get used to being in this place and going on and going through the emotions and just the physical. Seriously, I feel like I got like the biggest body high ever, and it doesn't make me sick. You know, you do some, you know, narcotic or something, and it just make me sick. I'd be like, dude, why does anybody want to do that? They're like, oh, but it's fun. No, I don't like being sick, guys. I really don't like being sick, so I'm not going to do that anymore, okay? But I don't have that with this. This is higher than I've ever been in my life, and I'm not sick. It's healthy. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. So I'm not going to belabor this anymore. I just need to spend a little bit more time on it to try to explain it to you guys, because there's so much more going on than I can even say. I can't show it to you because it's not given for you to know, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm not great. I'm not a great person. I'm not even a good person. I'm just Yohanan. You know, I'm just an ass, you know, who just wants to chase after his creator and be a friend of his Lord and Savior, man. I'm just, you know, I mean, my friends call me intense, you know. I guess they're right. I never really looked at it myself. I just came to this revelation just within the last couple days. I am an intense person. It never really occurred to me. So people, you know, I had to ask multiple sources. Do you think I'm intense? Yeah, I think you're intense, man. Oh, geez. Thanks for saying so. Yeah, but I don't mind being intense as long as you guys, if you guys don't mind that I'm intense, that's good too. But if you do mind that I'm intense, well, it's too effing bad. I don't have any other way to be. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going on about this. You remember the Micro Machine Man who would talk at like 90 words a second? Yeah. yeah, that guy. Alright then. Shalom.